Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy, and in today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to sew this beautiful dress. In my previous video we already shared the cutting tutorial, so if you're yet to see it, I'll leave a link in the description box of this video so you go ahead and watch it out. Okay, if you're interested to learn how to make this, keep on watching and let's get started. So guys, like I said before, in my previous video I already shared the pattern drafting, and in this video I already transferred the pattern to the actual fabric, as you can see. Okay, so if you don't understand anything I'm doing here, go ahead and watch the video so you understand everything I'm doing here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to cut the lining for all the pieces I have. So I've gone ahead to cut out the lining, as you can see. So this is the center front, this is the side front, this is the two back piece, and this is the down part as well. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is to remove everything. Then I'm going to leave only the front piece. So what you will do now is to join them the right side facing each other using 1/2 inch stitching allowance. Do the same thing for the lining as well, okay, separately. So this is the back piece. I'll go ahead and make the dart for the back piece, and this is the down part for the back and front. You have to place your lining right side facing each other. Go ahead and sew the both side. Okay, then you turn it outside right, stitch on the upper side, do the same thing for the downside as well. Okay, so guys, after joining my preset dart for the front piece, this is what I have here, and this is the lining, this is the back piece. I already made my dart, as you can see, and this is the down part. I've also gone ahead to sew the lining for the both piece. Okay, so next thing you need to do is to fold your front piece this way. So I want to trim the armhole side. You know, after joining your princess dart, you really need to trim the armhole side before processing on the sewing tutorial in full. Okay, so go ahead and trim yours. I came down by 7 inches, as you can see. Then I had to curve it. Okay, so after curving, I'll go ahead and trim it out just like this. Okay, remember I subtracted 1/2 inch from my tape, then I came down by 7 inch and trim it out. So after trimming it out, I'll go ahead and measure. So what I have here on my arm is 8 inches, and my normal armhole depth is 7.5. You all already know if you have been following my channel. Okay, so I'll also repeat the same thing on the lining as well. Okay, after trimming the lining, next thing I want to do is to make the opening at the center front. So I came down from the center front, I came down by 3 inches. I marked 3.5 at first. I later marked 3 inches. Okay, I opened it, and I will also do the same thing for the lining. So once I'm through with that, I'll open it, place them the right side facing each other this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew from the neckline to the other end. Then also sew the both side as well, including the armhole area. Okay, you sew the neckline, sew the armhole area, and sew the both side. All right, so guys, after sewing, this is what I have here. Can you see? So for the back piece, I already did the same thing for the back piece. I sewed everything, including the armhole area. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to join the center front with the skirt front. Okay, I also repeat the same thing on the back piece. You have to join them this way with 1/2 inch. So after joining, guys, this is what I have. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is to place them the right side facing each other like this. And I want to join the shoulder line, so I'll place them this way, then go ahead and join your shoulder using 1/2 inch stitching allowance. Okay, after doing that, I also shape the both side as well. Okay, so guys, after joining, you can see what I have here. I also shape the both side, as you can see, then I iron it out as well. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is to make the gather stitch. So guys, I've already gone ahead to make my gather stitch. This is the net. Okay, and for the net I made use of 8 yards. I actually bought 4 yards, and I cut it into 2 because I wanted to make it for a short gown. So if you want to make yours for a long gown, you can use 9 yards or 8 yards or more than 8, depending on how full you want your gathers to be. And for the length of my gown, it is 39 inches, but I subtracted 15 inch for my half length, and what I had left was 23 inches. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and attach it to my upper bodice, which is the half length. So I'll just remove the pins, then I'm going to go ahead and attach. Okay, so turn your upper bodice the right side like this, then go ahead and place your net right side facing each other and sew. All right, you can see I'm placing it. Go ahead and sew from that area to the other side. So guys, after sewing, this is what I have. Can you see? So the next thing I want to do now is to turn my dress the wrong side. I'll just open it up like this. Then I want to use lining to cover this rough edge. So to do that, I already cut my lining. Okay, so remember I said what I had left on the net was 23 inches. So you're going to cut your lining by the 23 inches, then subtract at least 4 inches from the lining. Okay, then go ahead and make your pleat on the waistline. So after making my pleat on the waistline, as you can see, I also gone ahead to sew. So after sewing, guys, this is what I have here. So when you close it up like this, you can see the rough edge has already been closed. You can't see or find the rough edge. Okay, so now the next thing is to fold it this way from the zip allowance side. You have to fold it, then head over straight to your sewing machine. Make sure you hold these four pieces together, that is the net and the lining. Okay, also fold the hem part of your lining as well. So from the waistline, from the back piece, come down by 5 inches before attaching your zip. Okay, and sew the rest. So I'll make use of black zip. All right, so guys, after sewing my zip, this is what I have here. You can see this looks so neat. I've opened it and you can see how it looks like. Okay, so we're not yet done. Next thing you need to do now is to fold your dress. Okay, you have to fold it into two like I already did. So from the hem part of your net, you can see it's not equal by length. Can you see? So what I'm going to do is to trim it out. I'm going to trim it out so I'll have an equal length. So you have to use the length from the shorter part of the net. Okay, once you're done trimming the first one, arrange your net to see if you have some little excess. You can see I have little excess, so I had to trim it out again. Okay, after trimming for the second time, I'll also rearrange it again to see if I would have any form of excess. So after rearranging, there was no excess left, so that means you are good to go. So guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, also invite your friends to follow up my channel. Thank you.